Hello, this is the summary video of day one program for the adolescents. We already started the 21-day special program for adolescents and younger children, and it's day one today. The power of self-discipline. What does self-discipline mean? Before I go into what self-discipline means, I want you to know that self there is not silent. The power of self-discipline. In fact, self is the most important word in that statement. The power of self-discipline. It means you are doing it by yourself. This is something you do by yourself. A lot of people like to do things because of the applause of others. A lot of people only do the right things when somebody is there to caution them, to either give them a sign, a wink, or tell them don't do that. That is when they don't do bad and they do good. But by self-discipline, I mean, even when nobody is there to caution you, even when nobody is there to say, oh, don't do that, don't do it, you know this is wrong and you do not do it. All right. And self-discipline also means that even though you are not before anybody that will give you applause, that will say, oh, well done, you have done the right thing, you are still willing to go all out to ensure that you do the proper thing, that you do what is right. Do you understand? So the power of self-discipline is the topic, but I only wanted you to know that self there is not silent. Okay, because self-discipline is like self-policing. When you are acting like a police to yourself and telling yourself, no, I won't do this, no matter how many people are doing it, it is wrong and I will not do it. This is a battle for my destiny, this is a battle for my future, and I will not do anything that will jeopardize my success in future. Do you understand? Now we have learned some things about self in self-discipline. Now I want you to also have a depth of understanding about power. The power of self-discipline is the topic. So by power, I mean victory, I mean dominance, I mean authority. In discipline, you are an authority, the power, the dominance, the victory over what is bad. All right, the power of self-discipline, the vantage, of self-discipline. Do you understand? It's like the power of self-discipline means you are taking charge, you are taking the reins. After God, you are being in the driver's seat of your life, because I want you to know the choices you make, the decisions you make, and the resultant actions is what determines if you will succeed in life or not. Because success never happens by magic, it doesn't happen by luck, it happens because of the choices you are making, because of the decisions you are making, and because of the things you are doing. That is how you succeed. So every single thing you do counts. Do you understand? And I also want you to know this, my mentees, that nobody is coming to save you. In this world, you are the one that will save yourself. The world we are living in now is a world where every child, every adolescent, every individual will be the one to position themselves for success or failure. Do you understand? And I hope you know that your current life, your current decision, the level you are in life right now is a product of every decision you made in the past. The things you decided to do yesterday, the things you decided not to do, produced who you are now. So if you want to have a greater, better future, a more beautiful and successful future, start making better choices from now. Because everything you are doing from now will culminate and add up to become the summary of your life tomorrow. Do you understand me? So let's do some intentional assessments now. How old are you? Few years ago, when you imagined the year you are in now, maybe when you were 13 and you were imagining that, oh, when I'm 15. So few years ago, when you imagined the year you are in now, do you think you are achieving what you thought you would achieve? Does your life look like the beautiful things you pictured? Are you pleased with yourself and your outcomes now? Do you think your parents are happy with you? Now let's do some rating. Morally, concerning your character and conduct, rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. Concerning your spirituality, rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. Concerning your academics, your studies, rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. Where are you on that scale? Where are you? Do you think you are doing well? Are you so far from 10 in your spirituality? Are you so far from 10 in your morality? Are you so far from 10 in your morality? Are you so far from 10 in your academics? Rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. How am I doing? If you are not pleased with the rating you just did, then it means you need to take decision making more seriously. It means you need to assert more self-discipline when it comes to your realities. Because one of the reasons why people do not achieve highly in aspects of their life is usually because of lack of self-discipline. When you lack self-discipline, you just do anything you feel like doing. You do not examine it critically to know if this thing will add value to your life or not. You just feel like it and you do it. It's a reflection of lack of self-discipline. All right, so also note this key point. Self-discipline does not erase the desire. The temptation will still be there. But where self-discipline comes in is that even though you feel like doing it, maybe because a lot of other people are doing it, but you know it is a bad thing and you do not do it. You restrain yourself, you caution yourself, you control yourself, you discipline yourself, and you do not do it. That is self-discipline. So it doesn't mean that when you say, oh, I am self-disciplined now, that temptations will not come. Desire to do what is wrong will not come. Because it will come. But your victory is when you assert self-discipline that this thing is bad, I will not do it. And you actually do not do it. That is your victory. That is the power. Okay, the power of self-discipline. Okay, you recognize, oh, this thing is tempting. This thing looks like pleasure, but I will not do it because it's not the right thing to do. So self-discipline or a lack of it is what got you to where you are now. Okay, now I'm asking you, what are your parents, friends, and relatives? What are their complaints about you in the moment? Have you corrected yourself? That thing that people usually complain about you. Oh, you are lazy. Oh, you lie a lot. Oh, you are so disobedient. You don't regard authorities. Have you corrected yourself yet? Or are you still just doing what you like because you lack self-discipline? Okay, so it takes self-discipline to be an upright person, to be a responsible person. Okay? Do you understand? So self-discipline basically means me, disciplining myself, doing what is right, even when there's no one to praise me for doing what is right or to caution me, to stop me from doing what is wrong. Self-discipline means telling myself no, even though what people are doing is popular and it is trending, it is in vogue, but because I know it's bad, I say no and I follow it up with actions. Self-discipline means I identify what deserves no and I say no firmly. Okay, it means doing the right thing. Okay, I've said that one. Okay, so every decision you make for self-discipline is a decision to succeed. Is a decision to make your parents very proud. Is a decision to deny yourself of worldly pleasures. Is a decision to have upright and decent friends. Is a decision not to be lazy. It's a decision to say no and follow it up with action. It's a decision to be serious and hardworking. It's a decision, is a decision not to follow every trend and vogue. Is a decision for stand for God and stay in God. Is a decision to dress decently and modestly. Is a decision to be neat and tidy with my room. A lot of you, your bedroom is like a pigsty. That's why I added that. You tidy up your room. You are not only tidy when you are going out, even your house, your bedroom, your wardrobe is tidy. All right. Also note this before I go. There's what is called the influence factor. Be careful of the friends you keep. When you have friends that lack self-discipline, you are going to become like them. When you have friends that don't have self-discipline at all, that just behave anyhow, and they are your bestie, they are your inner circle, you are soon going to become like them. So influence is real. Be careful. So self-discipline. Okay, we are going to some biblical parts now. Every Samson must have a Joseph within them to be able to succeed. Samson came to the earth with great destiny. Joseph came to the earth with great destiny. Joseph succeeded. He became a prime minister and he lived long. Samson died young. Why? Samson lacked self-discipline, but Joseph had self-discipline. Okay, so who are examples of people that had self-discipline in the Bible? We have Joseph, we have Daniel, we have Jesus. And who are the examples of people that did not have self-discipline? We have Esau, we have Adam. Okay, Adam lacked self-discipline. He forgot himself. When Eve brought that apple, he shouldn't have collected it to eat it. It was a lack of self-discipline that made Adam to collect that apple from Eve and eat it, that forbidden fruit. Do you understand? So Esau lacked it, Samson lacked it, Adam lacked it. Daniel had it, self-discipline. Joseph had it, Jesus had it. So lack of self-discipline, what can it cause? Let me rush through this. It causes destruction, it causes trouble, it causes shame and disgrace, it causes early death like Samson, it causes failure in life, it brings bad friends to you. Bad friends will be attracted to you when you don't have self-discipline. It is bad friends you will have. It brings disgrace to your parents. Do you understand? So how do you overcome the problem of a lack of self-discipline? Meaning, how do you become self-disciplined? Number one, admit that you have that problem. Admit. If you are somebody that you know you lack it, tell yourself the truth. I lack self-discipline. Then seek God's help in prayers. God, I need your help. I want you to help me. I want to be self-disciplined, because without Jesus, we can do nothing. All right. So, number three, stay in God. After praying to God, you need to become godly. You need to become a child of God, and you need to stay in God. All right. Then you need to start having better friends, good friends. When you have good friends, you'll be able to make better decisions. You will become a more self-disciplined person when you have good friends. Do you understand me? Also, create a vivid picture of the future you want to see. Then bring up that picture in your mind from time to time, so that you can remind yourself that I will not let anything disturb me from achieving this beautiful future. So create a vivid image of yourself. Oh, by the time I'm 25, this is who I will be. By the time I'm 24, this is who I will be. Create a beautiful picture of it and remind yourself periodically, once and again, that nothing will make me to do things that will abort this future. Okay, when you do this, it will steer you up in the direction of self-discipline. All right. So no one is coming to save you. It is the decisions that you make by yourself and for yourself that will determine if you will succeed in life or not. So take your life seriously from now. Be self-disciplined. God bless you. If you have any questions, you can send it to me on WhatsApp so that I can respond. God bless you. Bye. I'm Dr. Taye Lolo.